Hello there, everyone. Welcome. I am really excited to be here. I am just waiting for the rest of the social media so I can press going live on the rest because we are streaming in multiple platforms. So if you come across this, hello and welcome. I am Renee Carbone Fleming and I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. So if you just come across this for the first time, be sure to come say hi. Let me know that you're here. I wanted to hop on because I'd love to share different tips and tools and strategies that I've learned that is helping me grow my multiple streams of income. So I'm happy to share that with you. I also want to, might as well tell you, if in case you've been living under a rock or you're just coming across this, but yes, I unapologetically inspire moms over 40 to look and feel like a million freaking bucks, build their $100,000 fuck it fund, and unleash the inner badass queen. Again, I am just really excited to share with you the things that I've learned for social media. Okay. If you have a business, a brand, you work for an insurance agency or a hairdresser, whatever it is, and you are looking to build your presence on social media, doesn't necessarily mean you're looking to sell a product specifically on social media, but if you want to build your social media presence, if you want to build engagement, then I'm going to share with you some tips that will help you. And specifically right now, I'm going to dive into first about Reels. So Reels are, think of this as your way of advertising for free, like free advertising on social media. If you're not creating Reels, you're missing the boat. And I'm going to teach you and walk you through how to create Reels, how to learn how to go viral, crush leads. I mean, imagine getting leads, imagine getting people to comment and go into your inbox and they want to buy from you or do business with you or refer you. Like, that's the goal of this. Okay. If you want to crush your leads and you want to close sales, then I'm going to show you some tips and exercises that you can create Reels yourself with real, true, actionable strategies. Okay. So get ready, buckle up. We're going to have some fun. If you have any questions on this whatsoever, of course, comment, reach out to me, whatever I can do to help you. But if you want to, again, increase your visibility, increase your reach, then viral Reels, my gosh, will dramatically boost your visibility. And it spreads your content across social media. You can create one reel and repurpose this on multiple streams, on multiple platforms. Okay. High engagement from Reels with people, like they like it, they comment on your reel, they share it. That's what you want, right? If you're creating you're sharing on social media and you have this throw it up against the wall and see what sticks strategy, that ain't a strategy, girlfriend. But if you want to learn how to actually create Reels, stick with me. And I've got something at the end for you all. So I'm really excited. Okay. Reels will also help you position yourself as an authority in whatever it is that you're offering in your niche. Okay. And it's also going to help you create monetization opportunities. So, like, hello, do you like to make money while you're doing Reels? I mean, yes, please. Okay. Now, the advantage, of course, is storytelling. You're going to hear me talk about a lot, like, no trust. And you've probably heard that a zillion times. Okay. I know it's an overused phrase. However, it really is pertinent and it really is true. Social media is an opportunity for all of us to embrace our community and build that like no trust factor. We want to build relationships, and social media is another opportunity to help build those relationships. Okay. So creating storytelling reels where you're talking about, your products, you're sharing testimonials, your highlight, behind the scenes content, your real life. We're going to go into all of that. This is a way to increase your brand visibility. If you do not have a personal brand, if you're like, I don't know, I sell XYZ, that's not your personal brand. I have been saying this for years. If you do not have a personal brand, You are missing the boat. If you are speaking to everybody, you are speaking to nobody. You really and truly have to determine who your audience is, who you are, what you're sharing, why you're sharing it. And I help my clients, my team members create their personal brand and bring this to life. Okay. So, but again, let's go back to reels, and I'm going to share with you some. I always like have squirrel disease because I get so excited about everything that I have for you that I like tend to go woo, and then I have to reel myself back. See, reel myself back. So again, we're going to talk about B-roll footage. If you're like, Renee, what the heck is B-roll footage? Well, B-roll footage is basically background content that you can use for your video, for your reel. So it's really great because you can say you're walking on the beach. You just have a video of walking on the beach. And then you can, or pouring a cup of coffee, making your coffee, pouring your wine if you're like me, doing a short clip of a sunset, for instance. All of these things are called B-roll videos. This is great to have in your library. I have a Google Sheet that I put all of my B-roll video in. You can repurpose it, use it over and over again. You can change the cover of your reel, and we're going to get into what covers are and how do you do it and why do you do it. And I'm going to share that with you. But these are B-roll videos, are 5 to 7 second clips that you can use on social, and you'll be able to put the verbiage right on your B-roll video. The verbiage, captions, your hook. And we're going to get into that. So stick with me. I want to teach you all about that as well. Okay. So B-roll videos. We want posts and reels. You want to talk to people about introducing, who you are and who you serve and what you do. Product teasers, right? I have typically a lot of my content also has the products that I offer to my customers. Okay. So those are great because it's not, it's more subliminal, and it's not just a, oh my God, buy these earrings. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do go like, oh my God, buy these earrings. Oh my God, like my skin feels so good. I feel so great. Like, yes, I share my products, but it's also something that you can do subliminally. And I suggest that. And we're going to go into more details soon. You can create short videos or carousel posts, demonstrating how you use your products. Like, show people how do you use it. Show yourself whether, it's jewelry and you're going from drab to fab. Like, show people the transition. Show people if you're doing beauty, if you're doing makeup, show them, like, do reels that you're actually putting the makeup on so they can see the kind of before and after. Okay. You want to also give like customer success stories, testimonials. You can inform your audience about recent updates or improvements to your products. Great times to also show, like, give frequently asked questions, show product in action, give industry insights, give tips and tricks, like be a resource to your audience. We're not being on social isn't just selling on social. It's actually being a resource, being a tool for your audience. So they go, oh, I'm going to follow this person because she's giving value to my day. I'm learning from her. And whether that's learning fashion, it's learning beauty tips, it's learning how to build a business, build your fucking fund, all of those things, how to build on social, all of those things. But offering that value to your audience is super, super important. Okay. You can give sneak peeks. There's so much to do. And I'm going to give you an opportunity that you can actually get a year's, literally 12 months of real ideas from me. Okay. Put this together for you. You want to, when you're creating reels, also the goal of the reels, most of them are actually to have people share it or save it, or both. Like, both would be great, right? But shareable content where somebody sees your reel and they're like, oh, I'm going to send this over to Maria because Maria would really love this, right? You want people to, like, think of somebody that they know in their audience, that they're going to share it with. Savable is great because it's giving your followers information that they might not be able to consume now, but they want to consume later. Or it's giving them ideas on, oh, I really like this reel that this person did, and I'm going to save it because I want to like recreate that content. Okay. And again, you've heard ideal follower, the ideal client, the ideal follower so many times, right? And I know if you've been following me, you hear me talk about it all the time. But I really and truly want to challenge you. Do you actually know who your ideal follower is? And I'm telling you, I promise you, if you take this exercise, you really need to nail this down with every reel or social media post that you make. You want to make sure that you are speaking to this person. Okay. So the next 2 minutes, I want you to open up your notes app, grab a piece of paper, whatever you want to do, and write down everything you know about your ideal follower. Okay. So here's a few questions that you want to get started with. Ask yourself, what is their gender? How old are they? And be specific, okay? Like when you think about who you're talking to, are you speaking to a 22-year-old? Are you speaking to a 57-year-old? Like narrow it right down. Where do they live? Are they city people? Are they suburban moms? Are like, where are they? Okay. What do they do? Do they work outside of the house? Do they work full time? Do they work part time? What are their hobbies? Do they have children? How old are their children? Are they empty nesters? Do they have young kids? So then you start seeing the mentality like I'm speaking to, say, a 34-year-old. She's got 2 kids, both under 5. She's working full time. Now you know you're speaking to a person. And then what I do too is I actually name the person. So actually speak to, so my person is Maria. I don't know, it just came to me, but not just came to me now, but it came to me when I was creating who my person is. So think about exactly who she is so you understand what her day to day routine looks like, what her pain points are. Like you're going to get into the psyche of exactly who your audience is. This way here, you'll be able to create content that resonates, that adds value, and it attracts the right people to your page. I promise you, this is an absolute game changer. Now, when you're creating your reels, your hook is key. The hook is a quick, catchy phrase. It's a word that gets your viewers to stop scrolling, because we all are guilty. We get our phone and we're scrolling, right? What is going to get you to stop when you see something? So what I want you to do for homework is go on social media and not just do this. Not this is like, okay, we're all guilty of it, and we can go into the path and hours of scrolling. But stop and make note, write down or put in your notes, what made you stop? So look at the reels that you're consuming, not as a consumer, but as a marketer yourself. Okay. As a business owner, you're like, oh, I like this, right? And make notes, save their video, right? Because that's going to help them and it helps increase their algorithm. And you're going to want people to save your content as well, right? So save it. I keep a folder, I keep a tab of all of the videos that I like as a marketer, because again, there may be an opportunity for me to recreate, not copy. Okay. We don't want to copy or plagiarize other people's work. What you want to do is take inspiration from it to create your own. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to actually get the hook on your video. I've been asked so many times, like, how do you get the words to come on and disappear and all of that? I'm going to show you how to do all of that. Okay. The start of your caption, the first words of your caption, the job of this hook is to get them, to grab their attention. Of course, the better the caption, the more time spent reading it, the more watch time your reel will get. So the more your reel will be pushed to more and more people. Okay. Now I have a Reel Like a Badass Queen workbook that I created, and certainly you can download that in there, it's going to give you, it's over 50 pages full of like exact how to's and hook ideas. But I'm just going to share with you some highlights. Okay. So some hook ideas that you can put on your reel. You can do, I'll be honest, dot, dot, dot. And you'll be like, I'll be honest about what, right? That's going to create that curiosity that they're going to want to watch to see what you're honest about. Right. If you put in, don't make this mistake, they're like, what mistake did she make? I want to pay attention. Be careful not to do this. Like, that's going to grab my attention, right? 3 mistakes to stop making on whatever the niche that you have. Not to be dramatic, but ... right? So you want these hook ideas, this like attention grabbing. We all have short attention spans, right? We know that our psyche has changed in the last few years. When we go on social media, we don't have time, okay? Most of us don't have time to spend hours and hours on social media. Our audience does not either. So you want to grab their attention and bring them into your community. And that's what reels do, okay? A couple of more hooks is, ways to save time on ... Like whatever, again, your niche is. If you don't know your niche, we're going to discuss that. Okay. We're going to get into that a little bit later, but we're just talking reels because this is so super important to help you build your business. You can also, on your reel cover, if you don't have reel covers, if you never use Canva, I can show you how to do that. I have another program that I'm going to share with you how you can do that. But there's some hook ideas that you can use again and again and again. You don't have to like recreate it, but again and again. And you can put this on your reel cover photo, and that's going to grab their attention. Okay. If you want, boom, and you're going to grab their attention, and you want to put if you want whatever it is. Don't start your day without, don't waste another minute. All of these things are fabulous. Thanks so much for messaging me. If you want to avoid this, do this, and they're going to want to watch your reel. Okay. Everything you knew about blank is wrong. Everything you knew about weight loss is wrong. People are going to be like, what's that if you're on weight loss? Everything you knew about contouring your face is wrong. Everything you knew about menopause is wrong. Like whatever your niche is, okay? I can go on and on about reel hooks. And in my Reel Like a Badass Queen workbook, I have got so many hook ideas for you, okay? You also, in your reel, you want to give a call to action. The call to actions in your reels is really important because it's going to increase your engagement, your watch time, and the follower/client conversion. So similar to your hook, you have a couple of different options when it comes to your CTA, okay, call to action. You can do on-screen call to action. So this can be done either to send your viewers to your caption for more information, or you can have them comment. You see a lot nowadays. You see comment, and I use that in mine. Comment social if you want to learn more about social media mastery course. Comment mastery, comment XYZ. So, and I'm going to have you do this today too, because as I'm sharing more, right? There's also in caption call to action. So the caption below, you want to put in at least one call to action. Even if you put it in your video, you also want to repurpose that and put that in your caption. Okay. So some call to action ideas is tag someone you know. That's going to help increase engagement, right? Who needs to see this? You can put that. Describe your day in 3 emojis. Right? Have them describe their day in 3 emojis. Caption this. Share the love. Tag your biz bestie in the comments. Don't forget to save this post for later. Share this with a friend who ... Can you relate? Comment below. Head to my link in, well, we all know link in bio, but some people don't. You'll be surprised. The call to action, you'll be really surprised that even though you're showing product that you're selling, if you're not telling them to go buy it, they typically don't. They typically won't go into your bio to go, oh, that's where I get it. So sometimes you gotta kind of guide your audience to what you want them to do, right? If you agree, comment your favorite emoji. Go vote for your favorite in my stories. You're going to get them also in your stories. And we're going to talk about stories because that is such an important aspect in business building. Now, your main message in your reels, your main message is the message that you're aiming to get across with your reel, right? You have two options that you can put in the meat, all the good stuff in your main message as an on-screen text in the reel itself, or again, or you can include it in your caption and use a quick call to action for people to caption like you want them to do. So in your main message, right? Again, is the content either shareable or savable? So here's a few questions to ask yourself. Are you providing value to your client, your audience, your follower? Is your message relatable to your ideal client, your follower? Does your message give ideas, encouragement, guidance, or advice of some sort? Your main message doesn't have to do all of these things, but it should do at least one. Okay? Should do at least one. And we're going to talk about branding buckets and what you share and social media buckets and all that stuff. Now, if you do include your main message on screen, make sure to edit the video so that the text pop-ups are in sync with the rhythm or the beat drops to your audio. And we're going to talk about audio. Even better, you can even put your video and put all of the message right there on the screen. Okay. And then they can read it right there, and that increases your watch time. If your text is way too much and too long, you can use the call to action right after the hook and get people to your caption. Okay. Now we want to talk about audio and covers. Trending audio is basically any audio that Instagram, we're going to use Instagram, but you can use Instagram, TikTok, as highlighted as popular. So using trending audio is key if you want to reach more people, because Instagram is more likely to push your video out to more people. Okay. If you don't know how to find the trending audio, then what you're going to do is you're going to open up Instagram. And when you go to Reels, I'm going to go in here now. When you go to Reels, which is the bottom, here we go. It's the bottom. So I go to Reels and see where you see this arrow. That arrow up means that it's a trending audio. So you can look at that and listen to the audio, see if it resonates with you. You can save it. You can click on the audio. You can use the audio right then and there, or you can save the audio. So sometimes, I might not be put together where I want to do my reel, but I want to know what's trending so I can save that, and then I can go back to it when I'm creating my reels. And we talk about batch content, batch creating your reels. That is something really important to do, and we're going to share more on that. But using trending audio, creating cover photos, because this is going to create that profile grid, that really pretty, aesthetically pleasing grid on social media. So here, for instance, is my grid. So as I scroll, see how my colors all make sense? Those are my brand colors. Now, branding is more than just colors, my friend, but that is also part of it. Your colors, the fonts, that is part of your personal branding. So my grid is very color coordinated. Okay. You see exactly who I am, badass queen, sparkle queen. I am out there unapologetically bold and badass, but those are the colors that resonates with me. Why do you want to know? Well, Cabernet, you know me, right? So I love the burgundy colors. I've always been attracted to like that burgundy, deep burgundy color. Um, and it just so happens that I love wine, you know that. And black just goes so well with it. And I dress in black oftentimes, so I'm pretty boring with my colors. But I think that those resonate with my personality, kind of bold. But anyway, so we create cover photos in Canva with my brand colors and my brand fonts, and I can help you do that. In my Badass Social Media Mastery course, I go through and help you with those, with your branding. And I teach you, it's an 8-week course, but part of that course is teaching you about personal branding and creating your niche and how do you use Canva and all of that. Okay. So if you'd like to learn more, let me know. But that is actually, I'm opening that up, the new social media mastery course. It's an 8-week program, and I'm opening that up starting Monday, November 11th. So you really want to get in on that, and I'll share more with you at the end. But again, the cover photos creates that aesthetically pleasing grid. Okay. And we're going to teach you how to do that in Canva. So you have your real colors, will create your color palettes, and again, your fonts, because you really want to be, aesthetically pleasing. As you go through Instagram and go on social, you'll be able to see what others are doing as well. And I also help clients, if you're interested in that, I help them with their personal branding, and I do have some branding packages. So comment branding if you want to learn more about branding only, and comment mastery if you want to learn more about my Badass Social Media Mastery course that's launching on Monday. And let's get back to Reels. Okay. So when you're creating Reels, you can create splits and transitions. You want to be creative and you want to be original. You don't want to just copy other people's stuff. Okay. A good way to reach a wider audience is hopping on trends, for sure, as early as possible. So again, when you're scrolling, look at this through the lens of a business builder, an entrepreneur, a marketing person, and make note of what's causing you to stop the scroll and watch. Pay attention to those real trends that you see over and over, right? When you start seeing over and over, whether it's the trends of what they're doing, the music trends, pay attention to that, okay? But again, the key to all of this is for you to be original, okay? Yes, hop on trends, but put your own twist on all of them. It's okay to be inspired by a trend, but just do your best to really make them your own, okay? Your signature also is something that you want to have. Your signature is a 1-sentence call to follow you that you can put at the end of your caption. I tell viewers to, very quickly, you want to tell them who you are and why they want to follow you. Okay. I noticed for me a substantial increase in my followers, and I had just shared this the other day, but I literally now, when you're creating reels, it's not about, oh my God, I need 5 million followers. No, you don't. You can have a smaller audience, micro influencer audience. But the key to growing your social media is to be consistent. Okay. Creating the personal brand and learning new tools and strategies. So I had shared this, my Instagram reach, since I started implementing the tools and strategies that I have learned over the past couple of years. Now, I started my educational investment a few years ago, and I really started implementing a lot of these things in November of 2022. My Instagram reach has increased 100% since then. 100%. Numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. This is actual Meta Insights. Okay. My followers increased by 3,000. Is it an overnight thing? No. But I'm increasing my audience. I'm increasing my community. I'm increasing that like, no trust factor. I am building my businesses. I am hopefully, I believe, I've seen the results, providing value to my followers. Okay. So learning these tools, and look, I started, like I said, I started implementing these in like November of 2022, and I started doing more training prior to that as well. I know this is a really busy time of year. I know it is. We all get out straight. And if we are in the selling world, this can be a really busy. I know for me it's the busiest time of year, right? So why do something now? Well, I'm going to tell you. If you want something different or you want more in 2025, then you owe it to yourself to learn some new tips, some new tools, and strategies now. Is it going to be so easy to get all of this done before the new year? No one said it's going to be totally easy. Is it going to be worth it? Bet your ass it's going to be worth it. Okay. So if you want to learn more, I have a couple of opportunities for you, and I'm really excited to share this because again, if you know me, if you've followed me, you know that I am just super passionate about helping women build multiple streams of income, build their personal brand, and be recognized on social media to help increase your your engagement, to help increase your partnership with your team members, with your followers, with your customers. This is all relationship building. Okay. So I'm going to show you all of this. We are going to work on Reels. I am going to give you so much information, and there's a couple of ways that you can learn more about all of this. First, I have a Real Like a Badass Queen workshop. This is going to be held on Zoom. It is 2 hours of goodness, about an hour and a half, 90 minutes to 2 hours of goodness, where we're going to walk through exactly how to create these reels based on what I was sharing with you and more. And we're going to actually do it. We're going to do the do, and I'm going to show you exactly how to create reels. And we're going to create a few that you're going to be able to have and repurpose. Okay. So that's going to be held on November 16th. It's a Saturday morning from 10 a.m. Eastern to about noon Eastern. So again, with this, you're going to get the entire Reels Like a Badass Queen workbook. That's going to be included in this. And you're going to get now 90 minutes, 90 minutes to 120 hours of me working with you to help you create those reels so that you walk away from this and you are totally confident in creating reels yourself. Okay. We're going to go through it all: captions, hooks, name it. We are going to do it, my friends. So I know a lot of people have been asking about this. So I'm going to hold this on November 16th. It's a Saturday morning. You can be in your sweats. You're going to use coffee, super casual, but I want to help you build this and really learn new tools for building your business throughout bridging from 2024 into 2025 and beyond. Okay. So that's one opportunity. If you want to learn more about that workshop, and it's only $77, you can join us, and you're going to get the Reels Like a Badass Queen workbook as well, along with the one-on-one training and coaching on this. Okay. So that's one. The other thing is, backed by popular demand, people were asking about my Badass Social Media Mastery course. Again, it's an 8-week program. This covers everything from where it's recorded content, so you can watch this at your leisure, and you're welcome to join us on our group coaching calls. So that'll be held on Mondays at noon Eastern, starting Monday, November 11th. Okay. During these 8 weeks, you're going to transform your business. You will transform your business. Okay. If you haven't worked on mindset mastery, or if you're like me and you're like, that sounds foo-foo, Renee, that sounds like kumbaya. Okay. I promise you, you are going to be blown away with some of the tips, tools, and strategies that I have to share with you that I learned, I implemented, and I have goosebumps because it freaking works. Okay. So we're going to go through that. We're going to create your ideal avatar. Yes, we see, you hear me say it a million times, but we're going to create exactly your Maria, who you're speaking to. Okay. We're going to go through personal branding. We're going to build your personal brand. I'm going to show you how to use Canva So even if you're a novice, so whether you're a novice or you're seasoned, this program will be for you because you're going to learn more tools and strategies to really help you become who you're meant to be on social media. And there's going to be more. So Canva, how to use ChatGPT so that you don't sound like a freaking robot. Because the last thing you want to do is sound like a robot. You want to be authentically you. You want to train your ChatGPT. Yes, I said it. You're going to train your ChatGPT. I'm going to give you the prompts. How do you train your ChatGPT? My ChatGPT, I call her Laura. I have a name for everybody. All of my, secret weapons, my free assistants. Okay. So Laura is my chat GPT. And the reason why I called her Laura, first of all, when I'm asking ChatGPT to do things, I know it's a robot, but it just, for me, like, it has to be personal. I have to, like, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, I always speak like that. I always say please and thank you. I know it's a robot. I know the robot has no gender. I know it has no feelings, but I just feel like it does. So I'm going to treat it like I would want to be treated. Okay. That's how I treat people. So I named her Laura because that was my grandmother's first name. And my grandmother was always like that person to, like, way to go. And, good job. She was always like, applauding me and appreciating me and the stuff that I was doing. And so I named my ChatGPT Laura because that's how I feel is ChatGPT can be used to help you in business and in personal. I'm going to show you so many cool things that I've done with my Laura. Okay. So I'm going to share. We're going to dive into planning your social media. So literally planning it out, because it's not a throw it up against the wall strategy. We're going to come up with a strategy. We're going to come up with an actual plan for you. I am going to show you Trello boards to stay organized. I am going to show you about goal setting and manifesting. And another super important factor is email marketing. If you do not have an email marketing campaign, you are missing the boat. We love social media. That's a great free way to get in front of a bigger audience, right? But at any given time, and I pray it doesn't happen to me, I know friends have literally lost their social media. Lost it. Gone. Poof. Here one day, gone tomorrow. If you don't have an email marketing campaign that brings value to your audience, that you have another means of communicating with them, you're missing the boat. Not everybody is on social. Not everybody sees your post when you want them to see it. Algorithms are funky things as well. Think about the friends that you have on social and how many times you see their posts. Really? Like, I have thousands of people and I'm like, why I'm not seeing them? And especially now, even on Instagram, like if you go on Instagram, I'm seeing a lot of new people, like potential, that suggested followers. I'm like, what about these followers that I want to help support? Sometimes you have to dive in and go in to help support them. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you about and teach you more about email marketing. Okay. So all of that is in the Badass Social Media Mastery course. With that course, I'm also giving you some extra bonuses. I am going to give you a Google document with 12 months of real content ideas. 12 months. The whole thing is done for you. I'm going to give you a 30-day content template on Trello, and I'm going to show you how to use that, but you're going to get the actual Trello board. And you're also going to get a 100 faceless, so doesn't have to be you on the face, faceless Canva reels that you can use for Instagram. And then I'm also going to give you 992 actual reel templates. Yes, all of that's included. So you're going to get all of that plus 8 weeks of group coaching. So this is completely free. Both of these programs are completely free to my team members. Okay. I want you to know that first and foremost. The Reel Like a Badass Queen workshop is November 16th from 10 a.m. to about noon Eastern, and that is $77. And you're going to receive the workbook for free, the Reel Like a Badass Queen workbook for free. And then for those that want to dive deeper and want to learn more of these and learn those 8 weeks and have the recorded content, the recorded trainings, access to all those bonuses. That is $9.97, but you can break it down if you wanted to 2 monthly payments of $4.97. Sometimes that's a little bit more palpable, and I totally get that, especially this time of year. But this is really going to help bridge you for the rest of 2024 and get you into 2025 really freaking solid. Okay. So we have those. Another thing that I have for you that I'm really excited to offer is an educational platform where you can learn how to grow your audience. You can learn from social media influencers, how to become an influencer, how to increase your engagement. You'll have a full library of classes from others, not me. You're going to get me in my course, but this is an opportunity for you to also learn from others that are in the influencing the social media space. There will be new classes added every single month. This is like Netflix for social media, Netflix for influencing you. Okay. This is called Influencing You. Again, it's an educational platform. You can have access to the entire library. Plus, there'll be actual live trainings that social media influencers are going to be holding. Okay. This is phenomenal, and it's a great tool no matter who you are, whether you're a coach, you're a hairdresser, you're a realtor, you're in life insurance, you're in network marketing, you're in direct sales. Anybody can have access to this. Even if you're a grandma and you want to sell your crocheted pot holders online, okay? A grandma can learn how to use this. So this Influencing You platform is, again, it's a subscription platform. 1 month will give you, it's $150. And then of course it's discounted. We have additional options if you want to grab the 3-month package, if you want to grab the 6-month package, or you want to grab the 12-month package, which I did as well. Okay. What's really also very, very cool about this Influencing You educational platform is you can dive into the content and you can learn all of this from the social media influencers yourself. And if you choose, you can use this tool as a way to increase your income, increase and have this as an extra stream of income. Talk about monetizing your social media. So you can use this platform and then you can share it with others and earn a passive income by sharing it with other people in your network, in your audience. So if you're curious about that, comment influencer and I will get back to you with that. So again, if you want to get in on the Real Like a Badass Queen workshop, comment real. If you want to get in on the Badass Social Media Mastery, comment mastery. And if you want to get in and learn more about Influencing You, comment influencer. Okay. I'm really happy to share all of this with you. I'm also happy to set up a complimentary strategy call if you're like, I want to dive in and learn more about some of these programs, or my personal branding program, or my private coaching, like any of the things that I have. I'm happy to set up a time to connect with you and see, how best I can serve you. I just truly, truly, truly want women to have all of the tools and power to unapologetically build their $100,000 fuck it fund and unleash their inner badass queen. So thank you so much for your time. I hope this was of help to you, and I can't wait to work with you on some of these programs. Have a great day.